Mouthpiece.
Yeah. Mouthpiece. I'm from the West Coast, but I was born in the country. I grew up on Indies, White Castle, and rallies. I'm from Vegas, my swagger so vicious, they acting suspicious. They think I'm from Cali, bitch, I'm from the East Side. Just broke on this bitch right in front of Bally's. My partners was crippin' me, I ain't went pimpin'. I'm different, but call me, I'm pulling up trippin'. I be in the streets, the slums, talking really outside like a bum. Gotta understand where I'm from. Used to walk up in Long John Silver's and just order some crumbs. One hoe post to no Hoko game. Man, I swear this pimpin' shit just like the dope game. I got white girl for sale and they follow behind you. They all in the line like some cocaine. And I won't change cause I want money. I go retarded on beats but I'm no dummy. Laughing all the way to the bank but these haters be mad like what the fuck so funny. Made a living off snow bunnies. Willy Wonka, I got rich off of chocolate. Doing circles around the Greyhound bus station. Loitering, yeah, trying to knock a bitch. On the ground like a Black Panther. Shit, I take a cougar and make a maneuver. I stay on my toes like a tap dancer cause I keep me a pole like a lap dancer. Really don't fuck with niggas, I'm racist. Used to treat handcuffs like a bracelet. My daddy had ran out of patience. I was a runaway, hard-headed, nobody could say shit. Ask about me, I'm well known. How about you call my bluff? Cell phone. I've been killing these beats since Lola was beating on the table. A number 2 pinch on a jail comb. City of sin, house always wins. Every now and again you can get lucky. Country pimpin', I'm really the truth in the booth. And my nappy roots in Kentucky. I was consistent with breaking the bitch, nigga. You was simping with and ate with the bitch. Throwing some nuts, an awful lot of cough syrup, some baits with the fit and go aping this bitch. Grew up on leftovers. My mama would turn her Sunday dinner into pulled pork. Talking eating cereal with a fork. I was a jit when I jumped off the porch, nigga.
So why you always bring me up on your songs? Can you just leave my name out? I guess you can't.
That's why old boy said rewind that motherfucker shit.
I just always wonder why you always bring me up in your songs. I mean,
That's the intro?
Well, I guess was your mama's boy.
Stop playing.
I heard you was a mama's boy. I guess ain't nothing wrong with being a mama's boy. But you was my baby boy. A smart boy. You did things I did not understand. Sometimes you confuse me.
You gon' see why when I reply with that peace sign, I'm pimpin'. But be advised, when you see these eyes, you gon' realize I'm trippin'. Read between the lines, ain't no rewind, nigga, be quiet, just listen. I'm certified and that's verified, this east side shit different. You gon' see why when I reply with that peace sign, I'm pimpin'. But be advised, if you see these eyes, you gon' realize I'm trippin'. Gotta read between the lines, ain't no rewind, nigga, be quiet, just listen. Access denied, it's a deep vibe, this east side shit different, nigga.
One thing about
Boy.
you was a genius in everything that you did from the time you was born. When you was 4 and 5 years old, I knew you was gonna be something in life. Look at you now.